You know, in the world of AI, we see a lot of small, incremental steps forward. But every now and then, something comes along that feels different. It feels less like a step and more like a leap. Today, we're talking about one of those leaps. It's called Rovo Dev, and it's an AI agent that's not just making promises, it's claiming the #1 spot, right from your terminal. Just look at this number for a second, 41.98%. Now, on its own, it might not look like much, but in the world of AI coding, trust me, this number is a massive, massive deal, because this isn't just some arbitrary score. This is the new record on a test specifically designed to push AI agents to their absolute limit. We're talking about real-world, messy, complicated software problems. Hitting this number means we're looking at a whole new level of practical, problem-solving AI. So how in the world did Rovo Dev get that top score? To really get why this is turning so many heads in the dev community, we first have to understand the test that it absolutely crushed. That test is called SWE-Bench. And listen, this is not your standard clean room coding challenge. This thing was built by researchers at Princeton and Stanford to be the ultimate stress test. It throws actual gnarly issues from real GitHub projects at an AI to see if it can swim. It is, without a doubt, the gold standard for figuring out if an AI can actually hack it in the wild. And the new reigning champion of this toughest nails benchmark? You guessed it, it's Atlassian's Rovo Dev agent. It has officially climbed to the very top of that leaderboard, which is a huge, bold statement about its ability to understand context and, well, actually get stuff done. Okay, so we've established it's a beast, it's a powerhouse. But what is Rovo Dev? What does it actually mean to have an AI agent like this working right alongside you? So Rovo is what we call an agentic AI. Now, that's not just a fancy way of saying autocomplete. Think of it more like an intelligent partner. You give it a complex goal, and it doesn't just spit out some code. No, it thinks, it creates a plan, and then it actually executes that multi-step plan on its own. It's kind of like having a super fast, super efficient pair programmer on call 24/7. And here's the part that's really key. Rovo Dev is built from the ground up for developers who live inside the terminal. This isn't another app you have to open or another window to juggle. It plugs right into your core command line workflow, keeping you in the zone. So what kinds of problems is this thing built to solve? Well, pretty much all the annoying little friction points that just kill a developer's productivity. You know what I'm talking about. The slow grind of trying to understand a new code base, the repetitive manual tasks that make you want to pull your hair out, and that constant draining context switching between Jira, your IDE, and your docs. It wants to automate all that away. All right, so the theory sounds pretty amazing, I'll admit. But let's get down to brass tacks. Let's take a look at how Rovo actually gets work done in a real-world scenario. And this is where it starts to feel a little bit like magic. Imagine this workflow. You've got a task assigned to you in Jira. Rovo can actually read and understand that ticket, dive into your code base to figure out what needs to change, implement the new feature or the fix, and then, this is the real kicker, it can circle all the way back and update your Confluence documentation. All of it without you ever having to leave your terminal. For instance, let's say you're dropped into a massive, unfamiliar code base. Instead of spending hours or even days just digging through files to get your bearings, you can just ask Rovo. Ask it in plain English, and it will analyze the entire repository in seconds to give you the lay of the land. And it's not just for the small stuff. It's built to help tackle those huge, daunting projects, like a massive code migration. It can perform a structured analysis, plan the attack, and execute the changes step by step, all while keeping you, the developer, firmly in the driver's seat. But maybe the most impressive thing about it is that Rovo Dev has an adaptive memory. It doesn't just do a task and then get instant amnesia. It actually retains knowledge about your project, your patterns, your code. It gets smarter over time. You can even customize its personality to match your team's vibe, which is just a wild and fascinating idea. Okay, so for our last section, let's zoom all the way out and really think about what this all means. Because this isn't just about a cool new tool. This feels like it could be a fundamental shift in the entire developer experience. And really, this is the bottom line. Rovo Dev isn't just a clever toy for solo developers, it's being positioned as the very first enterprise-ready AI agent that lives and breathes in the command line. It's been built from day one with things like security, permissions, and teamwork baked right in. Atlassian's own words here really get to the absolute heart of it. The goal, the holy grail, is to protect a developer's flow state. By taking all the busy work and context switching off your plate, the idea is to free up your mind to focus on what humans do best, solving the genuinely difficult and creative problems. Which kind of leaves us with this final big question. As these agentic AI tools get more and more powerful, more integrated into everything we do, are we walking into an era where our main collaborator isn't another person, but an AI agent? Is this the new face of pair programming? It's a fascinating and, frankly, pretty exciting question to chew on as this technology keeps charging forward.